What is your personal definition of fascism? What is your personal definition of socialism? What is your personal definition of capitalism? What is your personal definition of communism? What is your personal definition of conservatism? What is your personal definition of liberalism? What is your personal definition of imperialism? What is your personal definition of totalitarianism? We all can search the true and accurate definitions of these terms. However, it is what they personally mean to each of us that is important. Just as some may attempt to use them for labels, many of these terms are used by extremists on all sides to define others, but not themselves. Which way will it swing? Powers of influence, favoritism, various spectrums, perspectives, and the consciousness of majorities can fluctuate and swing like a pendulum. It is in this swinging that power and influence is most easily found or created. Some who would promote extremist views would force us to choose between existing understandings. Some would also have us choose between 1. A form of extreme socialism or communism that subjugates the individual, subjugation to the few in an illusion of serving the masses or the greater good, with the possibility of being forced to support those who can support themselves at a loss to our own. These extreme forms ultimately only result in the illusion of equality and freedom. They potentially limit or erode the human potential to the point where the individual is discouraged from fully creating and achieving, at a cost to ourselves and, more importantly, the whole. 2. One of the many forms of fascism, which seeks some form of suppression, exclusion, and subjugation, as well as the destruction of equality, dismantling of individuality, and elimination of freedoms. 3. A form of extreme capitalism that takes advantage to the point of suppression or inflicting detrimental long-term loss and damage. A form of crony capitalism. A form of what someone from my past once referred to as corpocracy. Or a form of capitalism that poses unnecessary risks to survival. Extreme forms that exchange short-term gain for long-term stability, or in which life has the potential of being devalued into a number. 4. An extreme or distorted form of nationalism or isolationism, where the nonconformist or even every individual is suppressed, subjugated to the few in power, or eliminated altogether. All of these extremes and others, each in their own way, have the possibility of limiting the human potential, freedom, and spirit, and will eventually devalue something in life or even life itself. Following the swing of the populist in any circumstance can be much like the impulsive swinging of a double-edged blade. Moderation and common sense can become lost by the wayside. Throughout history, those who have chosen the path of closing themselves off to the common sense of moderation can become extreme, under the absolute control of the few or the masses, and generally become ill-equipped to deal with the changing world. To help me continue, please consider a like, subscription to this channel, download of my free ebook or articles, or visit my website or social media channels. Thank you.